To be built
No, it's just being modernized.
or modernized? So you are sending her a letter to hold the modernization?
We want to hold her to doing that modernization. We want it to be completed. We're asking her not to put it off a couple of years. We're asking her to do it as scheduled right now.
Yeah. Well, that's good, But I just want to give the mayor a chance, with her agenda. But progress, sure. I just want to say, in the 7th Street area, who is responsible for the potholes on 7th Street? Would that concern you? I know the gentleman here was from the mayor's office, but they need to see about 7th Street, especially the potholes. They're very bad. It's very bad. I just want to say that here.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Naomi, would you like to address that? Naomi is the community liaison from Councilmember Allen's office.
I think I was introduced. I want to make a couple comments. Our office has someone called Jamal Jordan who's constituent service. So lots of the everyday kinds of concerns you might encounter, whether it's personal or city, if it has something to do with what we can influence the city agency to do. I think Charles gave out our phone number, 724-8072. Whoever answers, you can say, I want to talk about a problem I have. There are a lot of resources we know about, and so if you give us a call, we can probably lead you someplace. I want to announce a job fair. Twice a year, our office actually produces a job fair. We try to steer them, and this year specifically, toward returning citizens. In other job fairs we've had, we've found that the majority of the people who come to our job fairs looking for jobs are returning citizens. So we're really tailoring it specifically to that population. It will be at Arena Stage, which is on Main Avenue in Southwest. I think LaFont Plaza and Southwest Waterfront are the two nearest subway stops. We will have a lot of different employers, construction, facility services, retail, a few other categories, and a whole bunch of resources that are resources for reentry for returning citizens. I want to point out one of them. People have talked about adult literacy. The Academy of Hope is an outstanding organization in providing adult literacy, adult education. But there are many others. UPO does lots of career training, lots of GED stuff. There's, in our area, I think someone asked about who is comparable to the East of the River Family Collaborative. And Ward 6 is Edgewood, Brooklyn Family Strengthening Collaborative. And they have an office there off North Capitol at 100, what's the church? That's right next to it. But it's right at that Campbell, no, can't think of the name of the building. But they're on the street, right? Call our office, I'll give you the address. But Edgewood, Brooklyn serves Ward 6 as much, same way that Edgewood, Brooklyn does. So those are examples. If you need some kind of contact, need to know where some resources might be, have an issue with the potholes, whatever, just try our office. We probably can help. Thanks.
Naomi, what was the date and the time for the job
Oh,
fair?
I'm so sorry. It's February 20th, Friday, 3 Fridays from now, 2 Fridays from now. It's 10 in the morning till 2 o'clock. Arena Stage. It works very well. It's very highly organized. There'll be lots of people there, but we move them very well. This year we'll have something called clusters. So if you're looking for construction, the several construction companies will all be in one area. They'll have some chairs actually where you can kind of sit and talk to people, ask some questions, and even with that we'll move them. By specifically saying who we have, what the areas are, we're hoping to keep out people who are looking for stuff we don't have, so that we'll keep the crowd down and move people through. If you've got questions, want a flyer, want information, want to spread the word, give us a call, we'll fax it, we'll email it, we'll mail it, however you wanna get,
You'll be
the notice.
emailing all the commissioners, so they'll have the information.
Certainly will. Who do I do that with? I just do it?
You can just send it to me and then I'll
And you'll
forward
get
it
it to
out
the rest
to
of, okay,
everybody
good.
else.
Good, we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow.
Very
Okay,
good.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
So actually that information about the 7th Street situation?
So a couple of things are happening on 7th Street related to the current condition of the roadbed. You're probably aware there's been a lot of construction going on, a lot of utility work. Every time utility work is done, there's always a very big delay in making the permanent repairs. But more importantly, along 7th Street from N as in Nancy Street to Florida Avenue, there is a DDOT funded streetscape project, which hopefully will be starting by the spring. It's been delayed several times, so I have to get a current date. But basically, the entire street is going to get ripped out, all the sidewalks are going to be ripped out, all the streetlights are going to be replaced. So the city is not doing any more paving projects. They should be doing patching, so if there's particular potholes that need to be filled, you certainly can call them into 311. But in terms of large-scale replacement of the street bed, that is awaiting this construction project, which is going to take about 18 months to complete.
Thank you, Alex, we appreciate that. Let me move on a little bit. Do we have any old business that has to be addressed this evening? Anybody? Okay. Does anyone have new business they'd like to present? Okay. The treasurer is out of town this evening, so we will not be sharing the treasurer's report, but we do have over $50,000 in our current checking account. That money can be distributed via grants. It can be used to, it's used to produce our newsletters that we get out and other things. So if you or your organization is looking for a maximum amount of $1,500, you can go onto our webpage, pull out the grant application, and fill it out and apply for up to $1,500. We will be, that's on a rolling basis, so as long as the money, I think we allotted about $15,000 to that this year. So if you're interested in getting some grant money from us, feel free. We look forward to working with those folks who do applications. We won't do approval of expenses this evening because,
You have one,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
you have one item that we need to.
We need to approve the expenditure of $125 to Karen Gala, who handles preparation of minutes for the commission. So I would move that Advisory Neighborhood Commission 6C approve payment in the amount of $125 to Karen Gala for the preparation of the minutes for the February 3rd, 2015 meeting.
Okay.
The motion was made by Alex and seconded by Commissioner Wiggins. All in favor? Okay, it is unanimous. That's the only expense. We know we have a newsletter expense, but we'll deal with that when you bring us a receipt. Does anyone have any announcements they'd like to make? You can't. No, I'm kidding.
All right, so I'm having my single-member district meeting of the year will be February 19th, which is a Thursday night, and our guest star, who you've seen tonight, is Charles Allen. So we'll be coming to ANC 6004 on the 19th from 6:30 to 7:30 at the 3rd Street Church of Christ. So there, you want to see him again? Come on out.
The Friends of Wathoughton Annual Library will be having a book sale on Saturday, the 14th of February. Yes, it's Valentine's Day. In this very room from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. There will be free books, especially romance novels, very appropriately, as well as books prices as low as 25 cents. So, and you can get a bag of books for $2 or $3, depending on the size of the book. So all the proceeds from the book sale go to supporting programs here at the Wathoughton Annual Library.
Thank you so much. Our next meeting will be the first Tuesday in March, and can someone tell me what that date is? The 3rd. March the 3rd, 6:30 in this very room. We'd love to have you join us again next month. Please feel confident and free to get in touch with any of the commissioners for any reason. If we can be of service to you, that's what we are elected to do. So please contact us and enjoy your evening. I move for adjournment. It is seconded, and we are adjourned. Thank you so much for coming out.
Okay, I'll get contact with you. Anyway, this is my card, and this is my phone number. So you can reach me anytime. Yeah, if I'm in a meeting or something, I will definitely forward it. So let's.
So that was great. Thank you very much for
No,
coming.
I'm happy to come out. I'm anytime. So write down